And we're following breaking news right now from Detroit.
The city's police chief announcing the arrest of 2 Detroit police officers. Fox News' Camila Mary is working this story for us, and right now she joins us live from downtown Detroit. Camila, what do we know at this point?
Well, this is obviously a very disturbing story. A press conference just wrapped up 10 minutes ago. We're in the lobby of the Detroit Police Department, so bear with me as I go through my notes because we are just learning this as it's unfolding. We're talking about 2 police officers. The first one charged with criminal sexual conduct in Woodhaven. Keep in mind this was an off-duty police officer, 5 years with the force. He is working out of, well, he was working out of the 3rd precinct. He is now suspended with pay, but the chief is recommending that that pay be suspended as well on Thursday, which is at the Police Board of Commissioners meeting. The other incident happened on 7/29, which was July 29th, which was this weekend, in Madison Heights, and we are talking about a felonious assault. Madison Heights police categorizing this as a road rage incident. This police officer, a female, 26 years on the job, no shots fired during that incident, but still both of these are felonies. Both of these obviously serious charges. 2 police departments, obviously not police departments, Detroit investigating this because they did happen outside of Detroit police jurisdiction, outside of the city limits. They also, of course, happened not while the officers were on duty. I think we do have some sound from the police chief. If we can get to that, go ahead and listen.
Wearing a badge is an absolute privilege. It is not a right. And these 2 officers, at least preliminarily, did not uphold that privilege to wear the badge at this time. So with that, I am exercising my authority to suspend both officers immediately without pay.
So we are working right now to get more information on this, of course, from the respective police departments investigating these 2 crimes. But again, these police officers off duty right now, off the job, under investigation, serious charges. And I do want to point out that criminal sexual conduct does not involve a minor. That was one of the questions I asked. Chief says absolutely not. He's thankful of that. But at the same time, he cannot release a lot of information about that crime because it is a criminal sexual conduct and he wants to protect the victim. But of course, we are going to have more information on this story tonight at 6, 10, and of course on The Edge at 11. Reporting live downtown, Camila Mary, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, this chief has promised transparency and said it all along that it is an honor to wear that badge, not a right. So, you know, it's good to get this information. We'll let you collect some more and we'll check back with you later. Camille, thank you.
Thank you.
Meantime, all new at 5, police are looking for a masked man who walked up to a double amputee in Detroit on Sunday and shot him in the back of the head.
Just awful. The 64-year-old disabled man was panhandling at the corner of 8 Mile and Southfield Freeway at the time. Tonight, he's speaking out to Fox 2's Jessica Dubnik. And Jessica, I'm sure a lot of our viewers right now are wondering how someone could do this, how they could be so heartless.
Completely heartless, Taryn. You nailed it. We're here on Detroit's west side, and this is Clayton Willis behind me. He is back out here, amazingly, 24 hours after this whole situation unfolded. This is his little strip along 8 Mile. You can find him here most days. He's a double amputee. He lost his legs back in 2000 to frostbite, and he only has use of one arm, but he is back out here, really not bothering anybody. You see folks that know him waving to him. They like him in this area, and really just an easy target for this masked man who literally walked up and ambushed him, firing shots yesterday.
Why would you mess with a handicapped person that ain't got no leg? You know I can't do nothing. You come out better robbing me than shoot me.
That's a coward right there, right?
Well, a lot of people call him a ass.
24 hours earlier, Clayton Willis, wheelchair-bound without legs, was targeted, ambushed, and shot at by a masked man.
You watched the news last night? I was the one.
This is his sliver along 8 Mile near the Southfield Freeway.
I don't bother nobody. Like I said, I'm just out here to keep my bills paid.
It's been this way since 2000 when he lost his legs from frostbite. And on Sunday evening, Clayton cup out trying to catch some evening drivers.
All of a sudden, I had my head turned and I heard a shot. Bam! Fell out the chair. The back of my head was bleeding and all that.
One of those bullets grazed the back of his head. The other 2 missed him. The gunman walked west, vanishing across the highway.
And I hope and pray that this never happened to me again.
Turns out, since May, 4 panhandlers in this area have been shot at or threatened with violence. Detroit police say some kind of turf war, but the suspect, they think, is actually not even a panhandler.
The type of person that would do that, you know, is just a monstrous type of individual, in my opinion.
Commander Vernell Newson says someone who targets a double amputee becomes a very important target of Detroit police.
I hope the police get it before we do.
Clayton has lived a life, and with that comes very little fear.
Are you scared sitting out here now after that happened?
No. The Lord's on my side. Jesus watches me. I pray every time I come out here.
Yeah, Clayton was, of course, a little bit rattled, but you can see he is back out here feeling okay, a little bit bandaged up at this point, but he's back out, says he's doing okay. Now, Detroit police say that a lot of the panhandlers up this Southfield corridor in Detroit are reluctant to come forward when they're threatened or even shot at. But right now, Detroit police are asking those folks to speak up, especially if you have someone out there who is attacking them, targeting them at a serial pace. Reporting on Detroit's west side, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Well, Jessica, if this is somewhat of a turf war, do police know who they are looking for, even without people speaking out? I mean, maybe somebody did say something. Also, we know there are surveillance cameras around there. Are they any help at this point?
Sure, surveillance cameras, they'll definitely be leaning on that footage. But according to witnesses, they really interviewed a lot of panhandlers up and down the corridor. They don't recognize the masked person, at least his walk and that kind of thing. So that's why they're ruling out another panhandler, because you got a lot of regulars in here. So it's unclear who the gunman is.
Well, it's sad all the way around, but luckily he's okay. Jessica, thanks for the update. Hopefully someone will come forward soon with some information. Whitmer headed downriver to officially sign the new state budget.
This happening in front of the Wyandotte Fire Station. The general budget includes funding for infrastructure, health care, and public safety. Since Governor Whitmer took office, she has invested $1.5 billion dedicated to improving public safety, and this budget will continue that trend. It also is designed to help small business owners across the state with an emphasis on making it in Michigan.
Today's budget is going to make a real difference, not just for small business owners in Wyandotte, but all across the state of Michigan, to make sure that we've got communities that we are proud to call home and that can attract talent and keep young people here.
The governor was joined by Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist, House Speaker Joe Tate, and other dignitaries as well. Later tonight, during a one-on-one interview with the governor, she tells me about the budget and fixing the power outages affecting so many of us.
People deserve to know that if they their power is going to be reliable and affordable. We also know that these severe weather events are going to continue. We're going to continue to push to make sure that consumers are protected and that the utilities rebuild their grids. But that's a part of what the problem is: underinvestment for too long a period of time. A lot of good people are doing the work now, but frustrations are understandable.
And should restaurants recoup some of the money they lost during the pandemic because of the governor's orders? We talked to her about that as well. Our full interview tonight on Fox 2 News at 10.
Well, we're starting the week with mostly sunny skies on this Monday. Here's a look from earlier today in Franklin. The cider mill there, not quite open yet. So that's probably good news, because we don't want fall here quite yet. But the mercury not as high as it has been in recent weeks. A nice summer day. It
is indeed. You know, it's been mild. It's comfortable to finish out July. So how will we welcome August? Let's get to Weather Authority Derek Kevra. And your entire weather team, you've earned your paycheck this summer. It's been something, right?
Yeah, it really has, especially in the month of July. Boy, it has been very busy, very active, very severe. Thankfully, we do not have one of those days today. How good did that Franklin cider mill picture look, though? Didn't it get you a little excited for fall, just a little bit? 81 degrees outside right now. You're looking live at areas around Mount Clemens, so the Clinton River looking pretty good. We're not completely dry out there today, guys. I think most of us are going to be on the drier side, but a few showers are trying to make their way down from the Saginaw area. They're living right in Saginaw right now, but they're driving down to the south. So I think we're going to see a couple of raindrops as we move through this evening. So plan on that. Nothing terribly heavy, but some passing rain. We're going to have to deal with that probably between the hours of like 6 and 8 p.m. Temperatures right now, most of us in the upper 70s. It's been a very nice day. Low humidity. We like that. The evening planner showing that from 7 to 9 to 11 o'clock. Temperatures dropping down. Perhaps a couple of northern showers at 7 p.m. and then we get dry and comfy by 11 o'clock. Guys, back over to you.
Derek, thanks for that. As we say goodbye to July, thoughts will soon be turning back to class for Detroit Public School students and teachers.
The bells will start ringing at the end of August. And Fox News' Ingrid Kelly has a closer look now at what the district is doing to get everyone ready.
As DPSCD, we are constantly problem solving.
Detroit Public Schools community district leaders announcing its remedy to combat chronic absenteeism.
But despite improvement in average daily attendance, we still struggle with chronic absenteeism. So that means missing more than 18 days a school year.
On Monday, DPSCD and its partners that include Ballmer Group and Kresge Foundation announcing a $4.5 million initiative that will keep students healthy and in class.
As a district, I'm proud to announce the establishment of health hubs throughout, obviously, the city of Detroit and within our DPSCD schools.
A total of 12 health hub sites will be launched at DPSCD schools that include Central Durfee and East English Village. In fact, 5 of the 12 will open this fall.
We believe that if we place health hubs in our schools where children are at and families frequent, we can better provide access to them with the services that can overcome the challenge of chronic absenteeism.
Healthcare providers for the hubs include Henry Ford Health and Ascension, and services go far beyond basic medical care.
So every one of those health hubs will provide mental health services to children as well. Each of those health hubs will also provide dental support to children and families as well.
One of the ambassadors of the program is community health advocate and the First Lady of Detroit, Dr. Sonia Hassan.
We can start early with their health, but also help them with their learning as they go. The two combined are really the key things to someone growing up, and we want that for the city of Detroit.
These health hubs are not only designed to keep students healthy, they're also designed to locate much-needed resources for students and their families.
So we'll be providing services such as help working through evictions, paying DTE bills. We will provide legal services in general.
DPSCD won't be alone in providing on-site medical services. Corewell Health showed Fox 2 last year its teen health clinics inside several Metro Detroit schools that provide medical and mental health services. DPSCD believes its health hubs will be the solution to helping move its district forward.
We constantly have to improve the resources and support to our families so our children can reach their God-given ability and talent.
In Detroit, Ingrid Kelly, Fox 2 News.